Hi Speechies, it's Lisa and welcome back to Speech Fairies. Today I'm going to show you a couple of games. They're a hide and seek kind of games. One is Under the Sea Treasures with the Little Mermaid, and the other one is the Curious George Discovery Beach game. So the Discovery Beach game has won some Best Toy Awards from the Oppenheim Toy Portfolio. And the Under the Sea Treasures is the same kind of premise, it just came out a little bit later. I actually got the Under the Sea Treasures game from Times Square when I was in New York. I couldn't resist, so we went to Toys R Us there. I'll show you how the Mermaid game works first, and then I'll show you the modifications I made on the Discovery Beach game as well. So Under the Sea Treasure game, I'll take off the lid, comes with a spinner. And it comes with some little cards, so I'll show you those. So here's the spinner, and it has different characters, and it has a wave space, and it has a kind of choose anything space. So what you do is you spin, and wherever it stops, this one says we can look under King Triton, or we can look under Flounder. So when I remove the Flounder piece, you can see there's little treasures hiding under the sea. So what you're trying to do is match your cards to the things that are hiding under the sea. And you can take turns, you can work on choice questions, you can work on under, so there's 5 different spots. So you can guess when you get the wave, you have to take your turn to shake it up. So it's a little bit like memory, and you have to remember where to look. But then again, when there's a wave, it's too late. You've got to start looking all over again. So there's 6 cards that fit kind of in a circle. So the cards have neat shapes. The cards are shaped like little triangles. So when you put 6 of them together, they make a circle. So it's good for working on S that way. The nice thing is there's lots of different targets in here. You can choose whatever words you want, and you can work on lots of different articulation targets, and kids can choose whatever 6 that they want to search for. So it's got lots of S opportunities. So that's how to play. And I just want to show you the modification I made on the one. So for Curious George Discovery Beach, it comes with similar cards and a spinner as well. And it comes with all the little kind of ocean related vocabulary inside. So what I did to modify this one I found thrifting. I think it was $2.99 or $1.99 even. And it didn't have anything. Everything was destroyed on it. So what I did was color copy some other parts, and I made it removable. So this part was removed so I could make it again, and so it's laminated. And I can reuse it, and I put Velcro on the back. So that one's reusable. And what I did was I meticulously removed one corner of this plastic stuff. So let's see if this is the right corner. No. So there's not much to it. It's just made of like that recyclable plastic stuff. So this is the corner that I cut and tried to at least pry up a little bit on the corner. And then I took out the parts, the little tiny pieces that I didn't want, and I put in a bunch of things that have fricatives. So I put purse and lips and dress, some tiny little pieces. So that's one of the reasons I collect tiny little things, is so I can make games like this. So I have a couple more that I want to make. I want to make an F one. I work on S blends quite a bit. So there's S and S blends in here in all positions. And I've made the cards, so what I did was just color copy the tiny little items and then made little triangles so I can make a new set of circles for the search. So I made an S one, so there's lots of little things. They still slide around pretty well. And then I just attached everything back together with Velcro, so nobody's getting in there. I'm also not leaving them alone with it, so it just can pop into the base like that. And you just have to make sure you line up, because the shapes of the spots match the holes. And then these are the pieces that go over top, so you can look under. So I'll put those back on. The umbrella, the sailboat, the lighthouse, and the palm tree. So when you spin, you can look under any one of those things and try to find some treasure. So what I did to make these kind of re-stickable, and again it needs another coat, is I used Tack It on the back, TAC-IT. I'll try to attach a picture here. And so I used Tack It on that, and so it's like a new game. You can't even tell that I got into it, and it's great for us. So I made it so that you could work on some fricatives with that. So the original game was pretty good too. It had lots of great vocabulary for under the ocean. I'll show you that. Let's see. So it had like seahorse, crab, shark, steering wheel, treasure box, dinosaur, turtle. So it actually has some good vocabulary as well. So I kept one that has the original ocean vocabulary for working on nouns. Mostly, you can do some function with it and verbs, but they're mostly nouns. And then this one I did for Arctic for all my fricatives. So it's just a little modification. If you ever find these when you're out thrifting about, I think they do still make it as well. I've seen it on Amazon. And the Under the Sea Treasures I've never seen anywhere else except for Times Square. And there is one other version that I've seen, and it is Discovery Garden. And that's a nice one too. I did order one on Amazon.com, but that was a couple years ago. So we have one of those at work, and it's cute because it has lots of different garden vocabulary. So that's a nice one for springtime if you're doing more like seasonal themes like that. So anyway, so I just wanted to share that with you, that little modification, in case you wanted to venture into cutting things open. I suggest using an X-Acto knife and prying up that corner piece if you want to add your own little pieces, and just start collecting like all this little, you know, those little pouches that come with those PVC beads, and then there's all these little kind of items hiding inside. You could also do cardboard. So we've seen that with the search and find. There's a little cardboard thing. So very similar to this, these are little cardboard things hiding inside. Let's see if I can find some on camera for you. There's a couple. So those are just made out of cardboard. And this is the same stuff that's inside this Discovery Beach game. Just little tiny pellets of plastic. So that's it for Discovery Beach, Under the Sea Treasures, and Discovery Garden, if you have it. So I just wanted to thank everyone for watching. I hope I gave you some ideas. Please like this video. Give me a thumbs up. If you want to make a comment below about other things you can work on or suggestions for future videos. I couldn't do this without you guys. I have such a supportive group of subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. And if you hit the little bell icon, you'll be instantly notified so you don't miss any content. Take care, and we'll see you very soon. Bye for now.